Over the last 25 years, I've been behind the chair, in the classroom, in front of the camera, on the stage, on set styling some of your favorite A-listers, and opening doors as the first Black woman spokesperson for a few prestige hair care brands. During this time, I've met some incredible hairstylists that are continuing to elevate the beauty industry, and I want to share their stories. Join me for this Pro to Pro convo on Behind the Beauty. Hey everybody, welcome to a special edition of Behind the Beauty with me, Tippi Shorter. If you guys have been following this series, you know that I love getting together with my fellow beauty experts side by side, particularly with a cocktail, but we are all in our own homes, quarantined, staying safe, staying healthy. So with that, we are doing Zoom, and I'd love to introduce and bring to you one of my favorite texture hairstylist, or just hairstyle. She's just rocking it in everything. Let's welcome Nevasha.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, sis, I'm so happy to finally get you. Let me tell you, actually, as much as the original format has been getting together and synchronizing schedules, let me tell you, miss, you are or were all over the place all the time, and I've been trying to get you pinned down for an interview for a really long time. So now that I just said, literally, you can't go nowhere. You are home, so I am getting you. So thank you for joining.
Thank you for having me. It's always an honor and a pleasure to be with you.
Thank you. Well, you look amazing. Let me just say that first of all.
Thank you, friend.
Yes, hair is fab. Like, you're looking fab. So, a lot of us aren't even getting out of sweats and buns in the morning. So
yeah, I know.
Yeah, so you pulled it all the way together.
And you did too, because this hat is giving me life.
Thank you. Well, thank you for saying that, because let me just tell you, I've been trying to rock a blowout now for about 5 or 6 days, just because I'm like, you know what, let me switch it up. Let me, it makes me feel good just doing my hair. And like with the wash and go, I just, it's my normal thing. So it's my normal thing. It makes me feel my normal way. And so I just felt like I just wanted to switch it up and do something different.
I love it, Tippi.
Thank you. So let me just say, with curly hair, my hats don't fit. So I am a hat girl, but I have a big head and bigger hair.
That's more expertise. That's all that is. It's more expertise, more smart.
So this one I had to like bust out in the back and put some elastic in it. So we're gonna work it out today.
Oh my God.
This is gonna be super different. Normally I have like a whole list of questions, and we try to keep them kind of the same so we can learn about you. So we're still going to learn about you, how you got into the industry and all that. But I also want to, talk to you about like what you're doing at home, and, how what, if anything, you're doing in regards to the beauty community. Are you sharing tips and, things like that? So I want to definitely touch and make sure that we find out what you're doing, what you're planning on doing, if anything. If you're not, no judgment here, right?
Okay, please don't judge me. I can just tell you right now.
No judgment from me, friend.
Okay.
All right. So, let's just start off and let us know where you're from originally, and when did you catch the beauty bug?
So I am originally from Memphis, Tennessee. Mm-hmm. I caught the beauty bug as a kid. I was always that girl in the neighborhood, that girl in the family, that girl at school who's doing everybody's hair, even for prom. And so I kind of strayed away from it a little bit after high school, and went more into like the college realm of things, and real estate for 13 years. Wow. And when the market crashed, I jumped back into my first love, which has been beauty the entire time.
So real estate, is that what you were also doing in?
I was doing real estate for 13 years.
But in your home state?
No, in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, okay.
And in Memphis, Tennessee. So yeah, so a little bit of both.
Okay. And so you, so what was that moment that brought you back into changing from real estate to beauty?
The crash of the real estate market brought me back into it. Everyone felt like, oh no, I should just hang in there, just go into some other part of the finance community, blah, blah, blah. And I just didn't feel it. Like, it just didn't feel good. It didn't feel like myself. I didn't feel inspired or any of that. Mm-hmm. And so my heart just told me to go back to school, And I did. I went to Paul Mitchell School, Atlanta.
Okay.
And I jumped back into it, but I wanted to jump back into it from a different perspective. I didn't want to just be that behind the chair hairdresser. I really wanted to be on the editorial side, and I wanted to be on the high fashion side of things. Mm-hmm. And so that's why I'm here.
Awesome. That is sorry. Yeah. So let me just say that everything you wanted to do before going back to school, you know, in terms of high fashion, all that stuff, you were absolutely doing it. And so true testament to sticking to your original passion and really just jumping in it and getting it done, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So graduating beauty school in Atlanta. So did you go right into assisting? Did you go right into taking appointments? This is all in Atlanta, right?
Yes, it was on Atlanta, and actually I did not jump into an assistant seat. I went right into the salon.
Okay.
So I went right into the salon and started doing sewing.
What made that decision? Because, you know, we have so many people, and
to be honest with you,
I'm like, start off as an assistant because it's like, you need to know, you need to learn. So either way?
To be honest with you, I'm a little different from most hairdressers. Like on our side of things, I didn't assist. I didn't. And it wasn't because I thought I was too good to assist or any of that. It was because I'm old. I'm old and I had really big kids, and I just felt like where I needed to be was more in that position.
Okay.
So I jumped into it behind the chair. I jumped into it passing out flyers at clubs, passing out flyers at colleges, you know, setting up cute little brunches and all of that at Clark Atlanta, at Spelman, at Atlanta Tech, and all those different schools, at Georgia State, and doing $50 sew-ins and picking up my speed and doing blowouts and color and haircuts. So that's where I got my start. And one of my really, really good girlfriends is a designer, and she invited me to Fashion Week with her in New York. And that is how I got the New York bug. So I came.
Okay. So tell us who's the designer.
Her name is Abna Long.
Okay.
She's so good, guys. She's so good and such a beautiful human being. Like, I would not have known the first thing about New York had it not been for Abna.
Wow. Yeah. So keeping friends and growing with friends is super important. So I'm a huge believer of, you know,
me too,
not burning bridges and building.
That's right. And we still talk today. I actually spoke to her last week. We talk a lot, and you know, I love my day ones. I absolutely love my day ones because they know the story, and it's nothing new to them. And I don't have to be somebody that I'm not.
Exactly.
I'm just Navasha.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So yeah, like I started out with that. She took me to New York. I did all of the hair for her show. She was presenting for the first time. She had a presentation here for New York Fashion Week. I came in, did all the hair, and I fell in love. I absolutely fell in love, and I made it my mission to come back and to stay. And I did that. And, you know, things kind of took off from there.
So was that the transition where you then started to make your move to New York, or did you hang around Atlanta for a while longer?
I hung around Atlanta probably for another year and a half after that.
Okay.
And I started testing like 3 or 4 times a week.
Wow. In Atlanta.
In Atlanta.
So important to test. So important to, you know, put out the work that you want to be doing. You know, people ask me all the time, like, do you still test? Absolutely.
I absolutely still test.
Like, it's not always even free. You know, what I know that for me, I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste the photographer's time. I don't want to waste the model's time. Right. So I want to make sure that I'm getting top notch everybody. So
agreed.
I may not use the entire photo shoot, but I'm going to get, you know, 2 or 3 solid images that I can utilize. So testing is incredibly important.
Of course. Yeah. So I was testing like 3 to 4 times a week, which is really, when you think about it, it's a lot.
Yeah. That is a lot because I'm trying to do it 3-4 times a year.
They were free tests. Like, I didn't get paid for any of that.
Yeah.
And so I started building relationships with modeling agencies. And so I was getting like working models to test for me. And then I started competing. And then I met this amazing soul named Tippi via Facebook.
Is that how we met?
That is absolutely how we met. Tell me why I still have a Facebook message.
No way.
I do. I still have a Facebook message.
All right, so now I'm going to have to go back and find it too.